They're gonna put the bando in us, you know what I'm saying? Make it look pretty. Make it pretty for the night. For the night, get fresh. Y'all need a haircut, get fresh tonight. Get Honest Barbershop all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Appreciate
Come down. I want to thank them for having us, actually, for hospitality, for all the donuts they brought for me, not for my staff, just for me. You know, so man, what's up? Y'all want to come by? I don't know if they'll open the door to you, but
Oh, for sure.
you want to say what's up? We're at the Honest Barbershop.
We gotta get ready for the show actually.
So we'll be closing down a little earlier.
Okay.
So that's what's up. So if you guys want to come down, maybe take a picture or something. Man, I'm down to do all that, you know what I'm saying? Just excuse the way they look. But no, much love to at the Honest Barbershop. So I'm gonna hit over here at Denver, Colorado, man. Much love to you guys, man.
You ready, little man?
Appreciate
Leave it
you.
on, leave it on, man.
Is it on?
Okay, yeah, we gotta check out how Dove gets ready. That's super bad.
I'm gonna get you.
All right, brother. I'm gonna spin you around real quick so you can explain to me what we're doing.
No guard. Just clean it up with a one, then and then like a tight fade, bro.
You do a one? Oh, you do it like a one up top?
Yeah.
Okay, but you just say no guard, but you do
Hold
like
on
a
here.
razor
Yeah.
fade, or do you want like just
Yeah, and
regular
then
fade?
line it up, razor, and then I actually get a line right here, bro.
Okay.
And
All
you
right.
don't really clip from up here.
Okay.
It's not that long, but everything else,
All right. Cool.
super tight fade.
Yeah, for sure. You want the fade to be razored out, bald, or do you just like a zero razor?
Yeah.
Get this young man cleaned up, looking nice.
You like it pretty high up?
Yeah,
Fade pretty
you
high.
get the same thing.
Pretty much high razor fade.
Okay.
Part.
Anything up top?
The YouTube channel. Barbershop
You
Uncut.
got the top?
Barbershop Uncut.
Let me get your glass.
YouTube channel. So they're gonna be going live right now in a few minutes.
That's me. Back to this.
We'll make it look pretty for the night.
You got one side behind you.
Roxy is going to the Roxy.
Is
Is
that the
that where
Roxy
that's
that's
tonight
tonight?
at the Roxy?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's our manager, Roxy, right there.
Thank you for responding.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys
And you know, we
coming
get a
out,
lot,
showing
we get a lot
love.
of people here
For
from
real.
like LA, and we never like, oh, we're gonna stop by. Oh, we're gonna stop by this time. We get a
You
chance.
picked the right time.
And then I'm glad we actually came early so we could do this.
Yeah.
Beat the traffic.
Yeah.
Where
No,
you
I'm
guys
saying
staying at?
we flew early so we can
Oh,
do this.
you flew in just to do this?
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
that's so dope.
We appreciate you guys for sure.
like that. We don't have to be in a rush. I go set it up right away.
So you guys didn't like stay here overnight?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. We flew in, stayed overnight. We got in like at what, 10 something or?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah. We're downtown, right, Hilton?
Oh, nice.
We'll have to edit that one out.
Oh,
Let
damn.
everybody know.
The Shelton.
Yeah, the shouting.
Fine.
But since we're doing either, you can get
I really
when it's all
don't
three of
know.
us, it's the MB Writers Union,
Uh-huh.
which features Magic. And then Magic right now, he's working on a solo project. He's been doing on his own. So either you get the MB Writers or you get the MB Writers Union. But there's two different shows. We're still different from. With Magic, it's more of a calm down. You know, it's
Like
still
R&B?
Yeah. With me and Zay, it's a little more upbeat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We try to change it up so it's different. But we still get the MB Writers show. It's dope, man.
Yeah. Have you guys linked up with people that are opening up for you guys?
Zig knows a lot of people from here.
Yeah.
Zig lives here, I think. He has a house here or something. He's, I don't know, MOE?
Probably.
FVP Mo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to his manager last night, which was lovely.
Yeah.
He said that he's cool.
Yeah,
with
Zig's
that.
real close to them.
Yeah.
He knows a lot of people from here. He's always over here because he produces a lot, Zig. So he's always down here. You know, and but he knows a lot of cats up here, man.
He works a lot with Simon Carter.
With Symes.
Yeah.
Symes is one of the dudes that worked on one of our albums. He's a dope producer, man.
Yeah.
You guys have always came out here, right? Like this been one of your guys' stops.
Well, let me tell you a story. We actually got banned from Denver.
Bro.
We got banned because we were doing a car show. Back when you guys had Carmelo Anthony here. And he was there. We brought him and he goes, no, don't beat me up. What's up, everybody? Carmelo Anthony, come over here. And he looks at me, he's like, so, but what happened is that there was kind of like a radio war that was going on, and something was said where I don't know what happened on stage. I really can't say much, but from that, that's how we got. That's how we got banned.
It was enough to get banned.
It was enough to get banned, so they wouldn't play us on radio, and that's where they got us. So we were like, even though we were hitting, Denver was the only spot. We're like, it's like we're like underground here. So we're like maybe the B stations were playing us, not the bigger stations.
Mm-hmm.
You
They
know?
might not have been playing y'all. Everybody knows y'all.
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
knows
so-
that.
For sure.
Because and that's what killed the whole Denver audience. But I mean, we've been here. We sold out the last time we were here. I think we're doing Greeley also. Is it Greeley, Colorado?
Here? Right, like on this stop?
No, not. But it's coming up.
Oh, okay. So that's coming back to Greeley?
Yeah, I know. And then somewhere Zeke, like I said, Zeke knows all the spots. So he goes, "We're gonna do this one. We're gonna go here." I'm like, "All right." But I know there's 2 more cities here.
Okay.
So we can do that. That's all. You know, you just don't know what you want to oversaturate and be here like so many times. And they're like, I don't want to see a little more.
Yeah, because then takes the interest away.
How was little mics?
No, this one works real good.
Oh, okay.
But man, if you guys got any questions, man, we're here, man. That's what's up.
So I saw you guys' interview about you guys did over in you guys' city. Are you from Arizona?
I'm from El Paso, Texas,
Oh, okay.
but I moved over there because
That's why you're a Cowboys fan?
yeah. But there was so much violence where I was growing up.
Speaking of that, hold up, because this is some big news. You said they're gonna let go of Garrett, your guys' coach.
Yeah, I was this.
That's for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I mean,
yeah, he's done like
ESPN
this
said
shit,
it last night, and I mean that's
He's done.
pretty huge. Anyway, keep going. I just
And,
have to throw that out.
I know, no, damn. It's about 0 right now. Like, here. What had happened is that there was a lot of violence in the youngest family member of our family, my uncle. He got shot, and
In El
that
Paso?
changed, yeah, and that changed the whole family, you know. And of course, went through everything. So my mom didn't want me to go through that stuff growing up. So they tried to move us, but when they moved us, they moved us to Compton. We're like,
Jeez.
okay.
Like, you don't got shot over here.
Yeah, well, when we moved over there, we didn't know about Compton, you know what I'm saying? And it was all black neighborhood, of course. And it was in the project. It was the kind of projects that you're indoors.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Which ones? Do you remember?
I know, but I don't. I was
Middle?
like maybe in 4th grade or even younger. I think even younger. But we couldn't even go out. I mean, our apartment was like this big from here. You turn around, there's a bed. Turn around, there's a restroom, kitchen.
Yeah.
And we couldn't go out. I couldn't even go out. But my little brother got really sick. We moved back to AZ. We were there for maybe a few months or 1 month. And then said, okay, my stepdad said, we'll find a job in AZ. We moved to AZ, that's where we grew up, man. But from there to there, my mentality was I wanted to be a biker.
Uh-huh.
You know, like my uncles and father, it's just the whole Hardy thing, you know, that's in us. And I just fell in love with music, man. I don't know what it was, but I mean, I love all kinds of music. Not just the whole hip hop, and it just happened that way, man.
Was anything special, anything in particular that got you guys to meet up? Something like you guys went somewhere that brought you guys together?
As myself and Zig,
Yeah.
we used to battle each other.
So you met Zig first?
Zig
Before
was,
Magic?
yeah.
Okay.
Zig, we went through a lot of stuff together. And he used to go to a different high school from right. We're from the same hood, but different high schools. And he used to say, oh, you used to go against him. We used to battle each other, you know. But back then, we didn't rap. We were just down. We used to just hip hop and dance. And,
Yeah.
do all that, you know. And then from there, it became like we started going into groups. And some worked out, some didn't. And then even we have a story where how we met Magic. And he don't even remember. We were just talking about it the other day, how we met him, you know. But it's crazy how everything turned out. And how we all got back to, even though me and Zig split up, we ended up with Magic again somehow. Because he said, you gotta meet up with these guys. Yeah, they're different, da da da. And we were introduced to Magic at 2 o'clock in the morning. Some dude brought us to his house and stuff. You gotta record these. You gotta record these guys. You gotta. It's like, well, no, you do. Da 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 da. And from there, I think everything's history, man.
Oh wow.
At first, he wasn't feeling us because we did a lot of street stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, it's not the type of music I do. But he was showing love. And then later on, him and Zay hooked up during lunch. And then he asked me, hey, don't you want to come and work on a song? And I didn't believe him at first. I go, oh, you want to work with me? He called me. He goes, hey, don't you coming through? And I'm like, oh, yeah. And my boy over there, I had to drive. That's when we wrote like Down for Yours back then. Oh, so that's when I wrote that song, which was
which one?
Down for Yours.
Oh,
or Nasty Boy Pig.
Right, that's what I was explaining on that before. MBK, you guys MBK. So what was that all about? Why did you guys have to switch the name?
Label. We left the label.
Oh, okay.
And that's where, like, you know, with the group, someone was agreed, someone didn't.
Right.
And you got to go from Nasty Boy Pig to MB writers to new writers, and that's where everything started getting kind of like people were like, well, who's this and who's this? Kind of messes all up, but regardless, at the end, man, it went back to the same thing. Magic went to Magic City. He started his own brand, worked on his own brand, and did very well for him. And then myself and Zay started pushing on our own.
You did a solo album too, didn't you?
I'm the only one that hasn't.
No?
Nah.
I could have swore on your interview you said you did.
I did a lot of tracks. I wanted to, I do have songs by myself.
Yeah.
But I never put it out. You know what I'm saying? I have enough to have an album out.
Why is that?
You know what? 2006 or 7. Weezy? Is that when he passed away? My oldest son passed away. So I left music. Yeah. And that's why I disappeared.
Yeah.
And I was going through a depressed emotion through there, and I just stopped doing music. I wanted to do with it. But what I did is, my son always wanted me to stay home and do something at home. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do? He goes, Dad, you know how to do everything. You always come up with something. Well, what do you want me to do? He goes, start a basketball league. So I'm like, oh, Dad, how do I do that? He goes, you'll figure it out. So I started with kids from his elementary. I started with 6 teams, ended up with like 32 teams later. Oh, and then he was my best friend. He actually got to meet him. He started getting close to him when he passed away. And we didn't even know he was sick. He just like didn't come home, that was it. And he was going bowling one night. And he had one of his homies, his name was Austin. He played for me also. He goes, Dad, I don't feel good. He goes, Mijo, I don't feel good either. And I was like, well, I want to go because I feel bad because his friend didn't have enough lot of bands, so they just invited one friend. And it was my son. He goes, well, I'll go. I'm like, all right, cool, man. And he goes, sure? He goes, yeah. And then later on, it was like already midnight because he went to midnight bowling. His mom, hey, where's call Andrew, how's he going to get home? I go, pobrecito. I was like, no, he's fine. He's having fun. I called him up, laughing, yeah, da. He goes, I still don't feel good. Can they bring you home? Yeah. I'll ask him. He asked the mom where they goes, yeah, I'll bring you home. 20 minutes later, the mom calls me. And they're on the freeway. She goes, my name is Daniel. And he goes, Daniel, something's wrong with Andrew. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, he's cursing at me and he's pulling my shirt. And he was like, he's talking really ugly. Man, what do you mean he's talking? My son's not known to curse or, he's a very nice kid. But what he was trying to do is trying to get her help because he couldn't breathe. And next thing you know, I go, well, pull over. She goes, I'm on the freeway. We'll go pull over. Just call paramedics. You pull on the street that we actually live on, kind of close. And I go, I'll be there. And by the time I got there, as soon as you get there, paramedics come get you because they want information. So as soon as I got there, they took me away from him. But he was still alive. Next thing you know, he's pulling at the one of the fire department guys. Or the text, and the guy yells at him. He goes, stop pulling my shirt. Why are you yelling at me? Stop pulling at me. And I turned around. I looked at him and go, why is he yelling at my son like that? He looks at me like, oh, let's go see what's going on. And all he was doing was asking for help. Right. And when I got to him, then the ambulance comes. So he still didn't see me. They took him. So next thing you know, we're at the hospital. Next thing you know, once he got there, pretty much like maybe the doctors fought. You know how they take your stuff off and they get those.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
For 40 minutes, man, they actually broke my son's cavity. His chest was all black, and he was gone. So pretty much his heart Yeah, you guys got me good today.
No, sorry, man. No.
His heart exploded, pretty much. You know, and that was it. You know, and then the cool part is the doctor goes, hey, you know what? He goes, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. He goes, he's gone. He goes, not here was, but after somebody passes away, you still got 5 minutes. They can hear you.
Yeah.
You just sit there and talk to him. So I just sat there and talked to him. But that was that, you know. And it took me a while, man. And then Zig got me back out. It took a minute. It was hard, but
Probably a good thing though.
yeah, Zig was going through some stuff, and if we didn't get together, it would have fallen apart for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we started, and next thing you know, since last year November, we've been selling out shows. It's been a blessing, you know.
For sure.
So that's why anything that comes up, big or small, I take it with open arms, just like how you guys did. Well, let's do something like that, because a lot of people hit us up and we don't get to them. You know, and they feel, man, maybe think they're too big or everything. No, I go, we gotta start doing those things. Not just for us, for them, because you guys are the reasons why we're here. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I feel. Bottom line.
You guys got a lot of fans, man. I mean, like I said, I don't know how familiar you are with Colorado, but
People have been texting me right now since he went live and like,
Oh, is that
why didn't
right?
you tell us that? So, they were here.
That's what's up. As a matter of fact, when I get back, we'll get you guys' names and we'll get some for your shop.
Oh yeah.
I'll frame it. I'm gonna send it to you guys.
Oh yeah.
It's
Man,
cool.
that'd be so dope.
man.
So remind me of that,
Up here.
Rox. Frame it, send it over, put it up. But now I can get my boys to come down here.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying?
We definitely appreciate you.
It'll be a Rob or whatever it is.
yeah, we just like to use our platform, you know, to just
Yeah.
reach out to, you know, people and let people know, let people see, you know, hear some inside stuff that they would never hear before.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know what? I really don't talk about my son like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what's up, you know.
You know, honestly, something about the barbershop that does that just makes you feel comfortable.
You make me feel at home, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just top it up. That's what you do at the barbershop, you know?
Oh, no.
But not every barbershop feels that way, you know?
Right. Yeah, you gotta feel comfortable.
Yeah. Especially when they bring you donuts like that.
Was that the trick?
Got it.
Hurry up, my haircut.
Some of them are cream filled.
You haven't got the real secret yet.
All right, Rox, where you at?
But do you plan on having or releasing an album or anything like that at all?
What's that?
Do you yourself plan on releasing any
I don't know.
music, or you just gonna
I don't
tour?
think it's my calling, but the only thing I am releasing, I know that is a gospel album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I do want to do that.
Go that Kanye West route, huh?
I don't know about Kanye, man.
No, but he released his last album
Yeah.
was like called Sunday Church or something like that. So he just released a gospel album. You know?
I think this is the way I see about, and you know, because it gets kind of political and stuff talking about it. Kanye's already political, but I feel it's another way for him to make more money.
Yeah, of course.
If I'm doing it, it's because I'm gonna donate more money to charity.
Nice.
You don't need no more, so why make it? But you know, that's him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a old Kanye West fan.
Uh-huh,
I'm not a
me too.
new
Yeah.
Kanye.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Through the Wire days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Any day, I'm Kanye all day. But now, not even Kardashian you can give me that.
So she
Give
gave
me
me
the
to
top
look at him, huh?
Yeah. So I'm not even down with that. But everybody, don't forget the barbershop, the Onyx. Come down. We're here. Anybody want to look fresh? Get your cut. Come down. Come see my boys.
Yeah.
3698 West 72nd Avenue.
I was about to say that. You just took my spot. You took my shine right there. I was about to say that. But either way, tonight after Roxy, go get your tickets. We're all gonna be there. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna go down. My boy Big Gemini, Dolly Girl, some other cats. We're excited to be here, and it's love how they treated us. Much love to Denver. My boys at Onyx. All right, come down. Don't forget.
And on the show tonight, y'all say what's up, meet and greet. You know, we're down to shake some hands and say what's up and meet some new
Kiss
people.
babies. To all the feitas, gorditas, and flaquitas. You know what I'm saying? We'll see everybody there. What was it? The Snoop show. It was we did that. He hired us to do that one.
Up
Long
in
Beach.
Smoke?
No. It was the Long Beach one, and that one sold out in 20 minutes. It was over 18,000 people too.
Damn.
Both days sold out back to back in 20 minutes. So they had to do another one. But
They'd be dumb not to. Huh?
but just and you know, but just to have that crowd and go to something to that, man, it's amazing. It humbles you, you know, and not take it for granted.
Yeah, and then don't I mean, give the stars the props, but I'm sure y'all name drew a lot of that crowd as well, man. Like y'all are.
And don't get me wrong, you do get your haters, you know.
Oh yeah,
of course. That's
You know,
all.
and that's you know, because you guys know that all that
a hater's just a mad fan.
the songs and the chicks and this and that.
Sad thing.
Yeah, there was one time that they did a diss song on us. And they
Who
filmed.
did?
It was in Cali, and it was in the Bay Area. And this dude from the radio station, he didn't even like us. He never liked us, but he had to play us. He had no choice, you know, because he was just a DJ, a jock. I'm not gonna say your name because I'm not gonna give you no shine. You know who you are. But he found these other cats, and I guess they got a So Fly, and they flipped it, and they're just talking about it. We heard it, and they're like. And he goes, you know what, we don't gotta come back to this, man. And we're like, oh man, that's our first diss song, let's go back at him, you know? But it was more funny than whatever, but it was whack.
That song was dope, man. So Fly was a dope song.
Yeah, but no, not the diss one.
No, your guys.
And that dude was talking about my hair, and you think you're back because you got blonde hair. I was like, when did I say that? Oh, look at these guys.
He just saw you, it was just straight.
Yeah, let me destroy his hair. I was like, alright,
So it is just hating.
I won't get another color.
He don't say his name either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name either. Oh,
Goes out to the nameless.
Yeah,
Well, we're putting a blessing on this hair today, so
that's what's up.
there'll be no hating on this one.
That's what's up.
And so they're just haters. They're hating on both of us at that point. I got your back.
No, that's good, man. But and also the beauty about this is that every artist that I grew up listening to, I've done a show with. That's another beauty that's in itself. To me, like Run DMC or
You done
You
show
did a
with
show
DMC?
with Run DMC?
with En Vogue, when Destiny's Child.
Oh, nice.
I mean, when Beyonce wasn't even Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? It was just Destiny's Child.
It was M3.
5.
Oh, right, yeah.
5
it was.
original ones, yeah.
I remember 4, I don't remember the 5th one.
I only remember 3.
When they had that Michelle.
They went 5, and then they lost,
Yeah.
and then they picked up Michelle later.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh man, I don't even know who else, but pretty much everybody, man. From Rob Bass, people that, I don't know if you guys remember, when there was cassettes. Ronnie and Joe Cooley,
Oh, yeah.
like all them back in the day, yeah. Sugar Hill Gang,
Yeah.
from it's amazing.
Sound like you need to be making a documentary.
No, you know what we were thinking about making a movie.
Do that, man.
You know, each one has a whole story in itself, you know?
Well, you guys got the fan base to support it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I would like to do something like that.
We'll stop you.
I think it's me. It's me, you know.
Yeah.
Like Magic's ready to do something like that, I think. I want to do a story about my son.
Yeah.
And because regardless, his teams are always called writers. We're always writers. You know, and my daughter got to play with him. This guy's actually a twin. So his sister too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's a twin?
Yeah.
You get stage fright, just call your brother up.
But no, it's just it just has to be the right time and
Of course. Right energy.
yeah. We just can't wait too long though. I can't wait too long. So I hope this year's gonna be a big year for us. I expect big things. So
Well, obviously you've already seen that anything is possible.
oh, it is.
Oh, okay.
And then
You already got
do it, right?
Ariana.
I do the possible. I gotta do the impossible.
I got a show 3 days into the new year, so it seems like it's starting off very
Good.
good.
Anytime
Oh, no,
soon.
you gotta
Out
go.
here anytime soon?
Just like I told you, the Greeley one and the other city. I don't know what the other city is.
Yeah.
He's trying to learn how to do that.
Yeah, I bet your guys' family place is pretty big out in Greeley too.
He's
Have you
just
ever done
Yeah.
a show out there?
We were close to there,
Okay.
and actually that one we canceled because we did that. I think you said Colorado Springs,
Yeah, 'cause
Right,
he's
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't kill it.
He was on stage.
but man, we should be able to go there, man.
Daniel.
Yeah, you're good to
Or
it.
both.
Just call me Daniel.
Sorry.
Now we gotta
We
know
know where
the
he's
whole
at.
thing. We gotta delete the whole thing. You know where I'm staying. My real name.
What room is it again?
You make one gospel album and they start calling you the government.
No more donut filthy. No more donuts for you.
How old was Wheezy when he was on stage?
Weezy was, when he did his first rap, and he went on stage, he goes, just the A-N-D-R-E-W Weezy. Boy, I'm only 6. He was 6 years old. I'm already getting busy. Yeah, 6 years old. He's actually on our DVD. We do have a DVD.
Yeah.
What is it, just like your shows or something?
It's our shows and then interviews
Oh, okay.
about us.
We'll shout out the name for all the people looking for the name of the DVD.
Yeah. No, but there's another one that we had, because that's where he used to go on the road with us, my son.
Okay.
So he was opening up like for B2K, Yin Yang Twins, and all that back then. So he was doing his thing too. What's cool about Weezy is that he would carry his. He was big on WWE, and he always carried his wrestler. So he was like a little kid, just kind of like him, but a little younger. He was 6, 7 at the time, and the stage would be up, and we'll be going up next, but he'll be playing. And then my boss, one time, she saw JoJo, her name was JoJo from upstairs. She goes, oh, how cute. I go, is he going to be all right? Oh, well, he's going to go on stage. She goes, who is? He is. She's looking at me, what do you mean he's going to go on stage? I go, watch.
You gonna take his wrestlers with him or what?
Man, well, check this out. As soon as we went out, they gave him the mic. He, like, killed all of us. He took the show away from us.
So,
And that was the job when Ja Rule was hot. So we opened up for Ja Rule at that time. And there were so many people there that we went to go do sign autographs. We were there from 8 to 1 in the morning signing autographs. I'm sorry, son, I didn't want to say this, but he actually peed on himself. And that's how excited he was. But not because we just couldn't get out to go to the restaurant. We were stuck in one section from 8 at night to 1 in the morning. And this was in El Paso.
You know, say my government name, I'm gonna tell you people.
Man, you know what? the beat about that is that his grandma actually got to see him perform that night, and they're like, wow, because I was like, well, what do you do? What do you do? My mom was just telling me, well, aren't you gonna get a job? I go, Mom, I have a job. She's like, she'll look at him, just walk away. Is that old school mentality of Mexicans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
What job? What are you talking about?
Unless you're actually physically doing something, you ain't working.
yeah.
You just seen what shit went out. You guys remember York TV Raps? Anybody?
Yeah.
My dream was like, oh man, I want to be on that. I want to be on. Before it got canceled, Coolio was hosting it, and that's when we came out as Nasty Boy Click. So next thing you know, we're watching TV, and up next, from Arizona, and he goes, Nasty Boy Click, and I was like, oh damn, you know what? And I'm watching it, and my mom comes on. The video comes on. My mom wakes up, and she's looking at me like, why are you so excited, you know? And I'm like, just looking at the TV. I didn't tell her nothing. And then she's looking at it. She looks at me.
Is that you?
No. She just walked away. Didn't say not one thing. And then that's when I went to the room, and she goes, "Did you get a job?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" But my mom didn't get it until we were invited to headline the Tostito Bowl when it happened in Arizona.
Oh, really?
And my sister took her to go see me.
Who played?
Back then it was, I don't even know, bro. I didn't watch the game. I was just performing that night. But the cool thing is that she got to see it, you know, and she understood now what I was doing. And from there, she became a fan. She goes, I don't know what you're saying, mijo, pero I'll buy your CD. Yeah, but she's like, she started buying it for all my tias and all that. But yeah, man, I mean, it's dope, man. And
So,
just the feel of being on stage is like being on Disneyland, you know?
good
Yeah.
adrenaline.
Yeah,
You get the same feeling every time?
every time.
Do you
You know.
do something before you go on stage to get ready?
Like what?
Do you do something to get it ready before you go on
We
stage?
say a prayer. We say a prayer, and I talk to myself. You know, always dedicated to my son. And the beautiful thing about it, bro, is like that when you go on stage, and something that you wrote like in 10 or 15 minutes or 20 minutes, they're singing word for word. And sometimes you don't even have to perform because they're singing every word. That's amazing, you know. That's amazing.
Give you chills.
I tell everybody, you know what? Everybody, oh, your guys' job is easy. And they go, no, I tell you what, I'll do what you're doing. I'll probably get trained. I probably won't do it as good as you, but I bet you I can learn it. But you sit there and try to write a song that the whole world wants to sing, that's a challenge.
Yeah.
You know? Anybody can rap. Anybody can make songs. But can you make a hit that's going to stick on everybody's mind?
Right.
That's the difference.
But words are just words, you know, until somebody actually feels them words.
It's like when you guys cut hair, oh, I can get you a fade, but not like this. You know what I'm saying? It's a technique. It's the, you know, the love you have for what you're doing. But Magic, he taught us a lot of how to make a song, and like, nobody wants to hear that street stuff. Nobody wants to hear it.
I mean, you're
like, come on, man, that's us. Da, 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 da.
You guys do have a couple street songs,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, we do.
You don't want to limit yourself to just that one crowd.
Yeah, yeah. We were always like, man, at least let's do one or two. Or he's like, all right. But like, a lot of times Magic wouldn't jump on that, but then he started like, you know, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll jump in it. But yeah, no, I mean, at least it gives us a little bit of us, a piece of us, you know. Like, but he showed us what, made us understand what sells and what doesn't and why we should do it. And so other than that, man, it's a blessing. And
Do you consider yourself from Arizona?
I do. Just like when I have my tattoo, it says Texas, but I have it TXAZ. So half and half. I'm like
no Compton?
No Compton. No,
I try to forget about that part of my life.
Yeah, they can have that. Nah, man. Love to everybody up there too, but just, you know, like meeting people like y'all, and for you guys to even take the time for me, you guys could be having other people right now, you know, and that's a blessing.
But we'd rather have you.
So tell me, let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think about today's music?
Oh, man.
Did it get better? Or did it get worse?
I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better.
Honestly, I've become recent like a fan of the music here in Denver. We're discovering a lot of artists here that have some good, solid music. But as far as like mainstream today music, I can't even listen to the ranch. I can't do it.
Other than you guys, Roger Troutman and
You're still
like T-Pain, I really don't like the auto-tune. You guys were, other than Roger Troutman, y'all were the first ones to even
Yeah, why don't you guys get the credit for that?
Like that?
T-Pain basically gets the credit for that, right?
Yeah, he pretty much does.
But T-Pain is auto-tune. We're Talkbox.
Okay.
Two different things.
Oh.
Yeah, we're Talkbox. He's auto-tune.
But y'all
He's the one where you rap,
though.
you press the button, and it changes your voice.
Uh-huh.
So if you can't sing, that kind of help you.
Oh shit, I need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talkbox is where you learn how to use the keyboard or you don't. Like he's learning how to do the talkbox.
Yeah.
That's what he got for Christmas. That's one. So he's like right now trying to learn it, and he knows it's tough. So it's tough. But yeah, there's two different things. We actually we just got asked to do the Roger Troutman 20-year anniversary. So anybody's doing talkbox is gonna be there.
Nice.
It's pretty, yeah.
Well, y'all were the first group. I mean, I'm 42, so I grew up with the run time. Y'all were really peaking, and
Yeah.
I remember, like, y'all were the only group doing that. Like,
Yeah.
There was nobody else even, using that sound. And y'all held that down for a for years.
And Magic,
Someone would mess with it.
And Magic actually got the box from Roger.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
And we actually have more Bounce to the Ounce. We have the original recordings because we were supposed to do a remix before he passed away. So we still have all that. It's his music, like More Bounce and Computer Love. We have the original tracks supposed to do a remix. Because before he passed away, his brother killed him. We were supposed to work on that. So we're blessed to have all that stuff, and get it from the Roger Troutman family. And yeah,
Man, that's dope. Y'all came through and just dropped these gems on us like that. I mean, people are gonna love this.
We're trying, bro.
For sure, man. Like,
man, I remember when we met Troutman and Roger, just to get him on the feature, it was like 10 racks. We're asking everybody, hey, we'll pay you back. $5? Yeah, we're like, and we got the money from, and he goes, don't play me. If you got it, call me. If you don't, no bother. But when you met him, you walk up like a hardcore gangster. Like he'd look at you. He goes, Roger, can we take a picture? Yeah, come on. All right. We all posed. He goes, hey. Yeah. He starts doing all these Donald Duck stuff. Where'd he come out of, you know?
I was just kidding.
Yeah, very nice guy, man. Very nice guy. too bad you had to go out that way, you know?
Yeah, I don't even know exactly what.
What happened with him is that his brother shot him because he was gonna get released from the group, and I mean, whatever happened after that,
Yeah.
you know, he shot him.
Damn.
But I still don't think that Roger gets the respect in the industry mainstream that he deserves.
Yeah, I think for the most part, that's true. You know, I mean, the black and Hispanic community got his back, but everybody else is, you know, they really don't.
It's like the Billboard, all those award shows. They already have their favorites.
Yeah.
Even Eminem said they got their favorites. Not that you're gonna go out there and they know who's gonna win.
Well, you definitely had a good ride so far.
Yeah, it's been up and down, man. Ups and downs. But you gotta learn how to turn it into every negative to a positive. And the way I see it, for every problem, there's a solution.
Exactly.
You know, so like right now, I have a problem with Roxy just staring at me. Go give me a donut, dude.
And his whole hair.
I want it there, man. You guys want to show now?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
we'll be there, bro.
We'll be there, bro. We'll be there. I've never been to the Roxy before. I don't even
No.
Have you performed there?
No, I know Magic.
I did a show there. It's cool.
You rap too?
Yeah, I haven't been on it for a couple of years, but
He opened up for Vogue too.
Did you?
No.
no.
But it sounded good.
Before we go to the next track, y'all ready to go home? I ain't ready to go home. I want to give she's like, I fucking waited all night for you. I waited all night. I want to give a big special shout out to my boys and my fam now, Onyx Barbershop, for the hospitality gift to me and my family today. Can y'all see the Onyx Barbershop? Can they cut my hair? Yeah, sorry. I got you. But it's all love, man. One love.